Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today will be something a little more special, for me at least. It'll be the Final Fantasy X-2 units, finally. And now let's see how they are. So Team R is 40% attack and needs elemental resistance here, 50% dark and light. And the gun is kind of generic, similar to the Christmas Twins units as Team R's. 50% attack, and also 7% be refresh. Very comparable to Christmas Twins STR, so it's a little on the lazy side. But anyways, let's move on. So I looked at her kit. She seems very similar to Onion Knight, except unlike Onion Knight, she's actually imbuing the elements, so she can't switch to these elements as quickly, which is a little on the unfortunate side, but it is what it is. I do like to do different things. The fire one's probably the least useful early. It's very gimmicky and just maybe someday there'll be like a thing where it can chain or something where it can do that kind of stuff for chains as a DOT, but DOT damage on bosses are not very threatening. Believe me, I've tried it. The interesting thing to me is that there's a critical hit move, but it's on a chaining move. I don't think that's ever happened before. This move, I think that's pretty interesting. I don't think it's going to do very much, but if it crits every hit of the chain, it might be insane. I'm not sure. I think that's so far, other than her cooldown abilities, I think that's like the most insane thing that she has, honestly. That seems kind of insane to me, where she potentially might crit every time she hits in the chain. Otherwise, if it's only one time, it still might be insane, because you can cap with it if it's like the last one. Last hit, I don't know. The modifier is low, but I mean, the critical hit might be good. You never know. And use all of her abilities with dual cast, so honestly, turn 3 is where you'd want to use this cooldown here. The AT chaining one, of course. And pretty much turn 1 you want to get a triple cast. You want to use this cooldown on turn 1, because otherwise you're just not going to do anything. She has no other way of getting triple cast, by the way. Her universe doesn't really do anything. It's just interesting, but it's 20 hits, I don't really understand. Okay, I guess you can't see it. There, universe is 20 hits, and I don't know what that chains with. Yeah, but it does give auto revive 80% to all allies, which is nice. And you don't have to max it to get any better percentages. It just ups the damage, so not really worth doing that. But she has some interesting things. So can you guys see something that's maybe missing from this passive list, or maybe this list? That's right. Once again, a game that's not necessarily part of that franchise or that game does not get the fucking boss buff. And that really pisses me off, because like the other ones, the after years units, it was annoying, but it was acceptable because those were UOCable units. Those were not Summon Fest units. These are all Summon Fest units, and they don't get a boss buff? Are you serious, Alan? Are you serious with that? Like, come on. These should be getting boss buffs. These are Summon Fest units. These are not UOCable. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that they're not getting boss buffs. Because honestly, looking at their kit, looking at Yuna's kit, it's good, but it's not great. She has some interesting things in her kit, just nothing that's absolutely insane. And one that she unlocks, the ability that she unlocks, by the way, from this cooldown, it's not even good. The finishing move, but it's just whatever. Like, she's all over the place, and I don't understand why couldn't she have just been the Songstress Sphere version instead of the gunning version, because we already have a DPS on the banner and Paine. We didn't need her to be the gunning version. I really wanted her to be the singing version. Be like really good buffer or something. At least something better than this, because I can't say I'm too sold. And also, doesn't appear that she even has 6 times. Okay, she does. They changed the icon on me. I'd be really concerned if she didn't have the 6 times chain cap, honestly. I just don't really see anything that interesting about her. She has mitigation as a passive, like that's decent. Let burst damage increase, so she can do a 20 hit move, that's not too bad. Still not really sold on it though. Let's look at it. Okay. I can see where the chain is going to be. It's really delayed. I'm sure that doesn't chain with anything but itself. So whoever was excited about chaining long burst with her, unfortunately you're gonna have to find a friend. Other than like, I don't like that it infused elements too much, because I mean, you have to basically make sure you're carefully choosing which element you want to pick. You'd be pretty well paired with Moran for fire, or maybe Axstar or King Chair Lastfall Man with the chair for ice. If you can, I'm pretty sure you can. I don't remember fully. For thunder, what's the guy's name? This is in my Discord all the time. The electric 10-man boss. Be decent with that. In water AT chain, don't really like. You can do Satan, but like Satan's way old now. Like, you're not really gonna be using Satan with this, but I mean it's possible. You can chain this with Silka as well. Silka would be decent with that. So the only really interesting thing I see is the critical hit potential of the critical hit into a chaining move. That's never happened. That's never happened before. It's usually always a one hit, and you just boss over it and it's useless. So Yuna, decent, no boss buff, but it has a decent kit. Her modifiers don't really go up that high though, and her stacking damage is a one hit move, so that's a huge knock against her. She has decent modifier buffs, but she's not going to be the top DPS at all. I can already tell you the modifiers are a little too low, even with the buff of the cooldown. It's not high enough. In comparison to something like Onion Knight, where you can get huge mods. So, not good, but TMR is decent. Even without the attack, you can just use it for the element resist. Anyways, moving on to something that I care about the most, that I've been waiting for forever. I will say on the side, regarding all 3 of the units, all their TMRs are just not very good. And in general, for some stress units, like I think Yuna's is probably the best of the pair, because when you get to Riku's, it's just why is it so bad? It just has some status resistances and 30% lightning resist. Like this feels like a regular 5-star TMR, or even like a 4-star TMR, because it's just not very good. The S TMR, 30% attack with a dagger, 30% attack standard, and then 30% not standard, I mean unconditional 30% attack, so 60% attack, but you only get 30 when equipped with a dagger, and also 30% HP, and 6 LB gauge per turn. That's the HP and the LB gauge is the main reason why you would want this. 6 LB gauge per turn, that means you get half of what you're allotted already. That's really good. Your TMR is really bad though, really bad. That's awful. And I didn't really like I don't know. Like, I don't like all these abilities at the beginning. They're not very useful at all, except for the LB gauge to all allies for 6. That's not too bad. Steel, not useful. The drain is not useful, and escape battle, really. Like, I get sometimes it's nice to be lore based, but sometimes you need to like not be this lore base. Jeez. Like, they give her... Let's count it, guys. Let's count how many filler abilities she has. 1. That's not... Okay, I'm not really considering the LB Kajman the filler ability, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 filler abilities, guys. On a Summon Fest unit. 4 filler abilities. But now that that's out of the way, she's actually really good as a breaker. Unfortunately, she's lacking something like Block has, where you can chain with elements, and also Block has 120% water imperial. She doesn't have anything like that, but she has ways of cheesing her limit burst, just like in her 4-star version. You can cheese out her limit burst almost every turn. You can cheese out her limit burst almost every turn, which is 80. You don't even have to max it. I wouldn't recommend maxing this because the damage is a one-hit move, so it's useless. But 80% break, guys, for 4 turns. That's really good. I just wish it would do something else too. Maybe like give like 20% mitigation or reduce something. But he also has the traditional thing where a lot of units nowadays are getting this move where it has 50% HP MP recovery, just like Regis, and I'm pretty sure another unit has the same ability too. I do like the cooldown. It has auto revive and also break for 4 turns, the same as her limit burst. I think the evading ability is pretty decent. Modifier is decent enough when it was the last hit move. And if her limit burst is not up, you have the choice between 75% breaks, which is absolutely insane. The damage is not even worth considering, obviously, but the breaks, 75% breaks are good. If you don't have Elephant, they probably are mind-blowing to you, but Elephant has the same things in her kit, so they're not really that mind-blowing to me. But the 80% break at will, pretty much, because you can, like I said, you can cheese this. And she has counters if she gets hit. 3 on the first cage. But it only costs 30 at level 7. Level 7 at 7-star. That's not that hard to fill when you're considering you have things. You can have a bunch of things like fill on the first gauge 4 to 6, and then you can give yourself at least full gauge, 20% to all allies. That's really good too. And it has 6 times cap, but it really doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't. Again, no boss buff, and she doesn't have any LB fill gauge of her own in her kit. You have to supplement that with items in her kit. So you're probably gonna just make her build her like her 4-star version where you just have a bunch of limit burst gauge equipment on her. You're not really worried about her being a chainer because she's really not. She is more of a support breaker type unit. If you build her into attacker, you'll be very disappointed because her chain is just not good enough. It's just supplementary, just like Lox was, except Lox I think is just more useful because you can actually get an element, whereas Rikku, she would need to be equipped with something beforehand, and her weapon selection is very low, so getting elements on any of these weapons is going to be very unlikely. Dagger, not likely. Throwing weapon, very unlikely. Gun, very unlikely, although more likely than not, and then claw or fist, not going to be great. Well, that's that. She's good. I wouldn't say she's great though, honestly. Very deluxe. I don't know. And I still think Lock is pretty good because he can do the elements like I said, but that's authentic right there, that victory animation. Alright. Well, Rikku is good, probably the one I'm going for, but here's Paine, and I don't know. She seems to be, her TMR is obviously the worst. It's garbage. It's absolutely garbage. Some status resistance, 30% attack, and like HP heal. Like what a joke. This is a Summon Fest unit, by the way, guys. And this is not a two-handed sword, by the way. It has that elemental resistance. but it's not two-handed. Like she's a TDH character. So basically this is just whale bait. It's really stupid how, I don't know why they did that. And it is very gimmicky. I don't like it, because basically, even though they're giving you the choice of all these elements you can use, their modifiers are super low. And yeah, their modifiers are super low for those abilities, and the one that actually you want to use, the modifier is high if you buff it enough, but it's light elements, so she's going to need light AT chaining, which I really can't think off the top of my head right now who could even do that right now. AT chaining is very not so useful right now, and I don't know. I don't know where she's going to be able to do like AT chain besides having a dupe. Sorry, having a dupe. I don't know where she's going to do it, and also her TMR ability is not really that good anyways. Her LB just gives her just give her 100%, 150% human killer, which is nice, but it's a 9 hitter. Obviously, it's gonna just chain with herself. As you can see here, there's a huge delay, very big delay. So that's probably not gonna chain with anybody. But I don't know. I just don't feel like her hit is really that amazing. She's just another DPS, guys. With the standard 100% TDH. But I just don't understand why she's a TDH unit when she has like a really bad STMR and a really bad TMR. So you basically have to ignore this shit. Ignore this shit, because like it's just, unless you're free, like a new player, don't have very much, then obviously you would need to have this. But for me, I personally am probably gonna be able to, if I get her, I'm probably gonna be able to cap her attack without using this TMR passive, because I just don't think it's worth it that much. You can probably just ignore it and just equip her with the best stuff you have, and give her like, does she have anything? Equip the raid sword. So you basically want Cloud's STMR or KH Cloud's STMR, whatever raid sword you have. Is the highest attack. You probably just want to equip that onto her and just forget about the TMR and STMR, because the STMR is garbage for her. It's good for anybody else that like maybe like dueling, and Yuna would like it. So yeah, I don't know. She's just another DPS. Has insane mod buffs, but so do a lot of other units that you may already have. So I'm not really favoring TDH units at all. I mean, look what they did to Titus. Her modifier buffs are pretty great, but let's just see what these ones are buffing. Because the only one that really matters is the only one that really matters is this one right here. It's called Excalibur. This is the only one that actually matters to her kit. Everything else is just supplementary. He does get a 15% mod buff, so that's already. Unfortunately, doesn't have. She's very unfortunately not going to get the ignore 50% defense on that chaining move. So already she's a little bit behind the pack compared to other units. That brings up to 22. That's just not very high. Let's see where else she may get mod buffs from that. Okay, she gets another 15%, or 15 times. And now that's 37.6. That's still not that high though. When you consider Onion can get like over like way higher than his as max potential, and her max potential is around 37.6. That's just not very high. Unless I'm missing something here, because I'm looking at all the mods. There's not really any mods, or Olympus doesn't give anything, so I don't know. I just don't feel like she's really that great. She's locked in a light element AT chaining. Doesn't really do anything special, but it's the highest move she has, and I honestly feel like they're just putting this in here just so later on you'll get her and you'll be very unhappy because she's bad. And that's my assessment. I really love this game, but you gotta be down the middle and you gotta be fair. And I just don't think that she's very good for DPS. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something here that's super crazy I'm not seeing it. But compared to Onion Knight, which I have to compare against, those he's the top DPS in the game. So is Chairman. He's also the highest DPS. I don't think he comes close to either of them. Their TMRs are way better. Their STMRs are way better. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm not too sold on her. I'm definitely getting Rikku though, but probably gonna end up pulling for all of them anyways, because you know I love the game. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Maybe she has some hidden potential that I just didn't see. But let me know if you guys are excited for this like I am. If you're gonna be pulling for the units, let me know how hard you're gonna go if you are going, and expect some full videos in the near future for all three of them. But don't expect me to go like super hard for Yuna or Paine. Expect me to go hardest for Rikku. Anyways, guys, this video is already long enough. Very long, sorry. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.